Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. So here's a passport hater that decided she wanted to break it all the way down to the last denominator. Let's take a listen.
The cost of an adult passport as of 2022, I believe, is $130. But y'all won't pay for a dinner date at Applebee's for 2 for $20 because that's gold digging if she expects you to pay, and she should split that bill with you.
Yep, but that only pertains to the non-traditional women. You know, those I'm strong and independent ones that say that they don't need a man and they can do it all by themselves. For traditional women, we don't have a problem paying the whole bill. Plus, the point that you're trying to make has no validity because some modern day independent women will laugh at a man if he took her to Applebee's where there was a 2 for $20 meal. But wait, there's more. But before we get into it, thick skin is for more than just protecting you against harmful words. It also helps keep you looking young. That's because aging can cause your skin to go from thick and supple to thin and less elastic. This decline is aggravated due to the 10% drop in our body's natural collagen production every decade after age 20. But it doesn't have to be this way. Help fight wrinkles and sagging skin with multi-collagen. Multi-collagen works by supporting skin texture, hydration, and skin elasticity. It's made with the top 5 critical research types of collagen that help your skin's natural ability to fight back against wrinkles and sagging skin. Tens of thousands of Americans have turned to it to help deliver nutrients back to their skin. Don't wait. Get a bag now by going to healthactright.com or simply clicking on the link in the description box below. Not only will you save 51% during the winter special, but you'll also receive several free bonuses to help you get started on a path to taking full control of your health for the new year. The best part is, you have 60 days to give it a try or your money back. Click on the link and you'll thank me later. Now let's continue with Miss Passport Hater.
Y'all will buy a plane ticket to go to another country to pay a woman or a femme-presenting person to have adult relations with you.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what any woman would do for peace and companionship, including women. Now don't get it twisted. We also go there for the sandy beaches, the beautiful weather, the exotic foods, and the experience of a different culture too. Bet you didn't even think about that, did you?
But won't go to therapy because that's a waste of money.
Oh, most of us don't have a problem going to therapy, as long as the therapy is for both of us to work on ourselves so that we get along. But let me ask you this. If the counselor says that you're the one that's in the wrong, would you be cool with changing yourself? Or do you just want us to go to therapy because you're hoping that it'll get us to do what you want us to do, which generally only benefits you?
But you won't go on dates with women that are not exclusive and having adult relations with you and pay for things for them because you don't want to be used for your money.
And you would be correct. We do not want to go out on dates with women who we are not in exclusive relationships with and not having relations with, because too many women in the US go out with men she doesn't even like just to get a free meal. So, would you spend your money on a man that you're not exclusive with and not having relations with in today's society? Of course you would. So why are you expecting us to?
You won't pay for a matchmaker or a lifestyle coach to help you work on finding a woman that would be a suitable partner for you.
Well, young lady, did you notice that the majority of relationship coaches are coaches for women? And that a few of those coaches who used to coach women and they stopped because they said women are being too difficult? April Mason quit coaching women because she said they won't listen and they just want to argue. And before her, Rebecca Pope quit. And she pretty much said the same thing.
At the end of last year and the beginning of this year, I stopped matchmaking. And the reason I stopped matchmaking is because I literally was I can't handle female clients. I was a matchmaker that matched females. And I had a few male clients, but predominantly I was matching women. Because what I learned is that the average woman doesn't really want just a good man. She doesn't want a husband. What she's really wanting are these standards or ideas that she has of what a man is supposed to be. But this is nothing what men are. This is not realistic. But you're not perfect. You got issues and unresolved issues, and you got a temper, and you're bossy and you're controlling, and men don't even like to be around you long term. You run everybody away. You think you're so much the ish that you're bougie and vain and stuck up. And men don't like it. And you wonder why you can't keep a man. You wonder why nobody wants to be around you.
You won't pay for a matchmaker or a lifestyle coach to help you work on finding a woman that would be a suitable partner for you.
And yes, we are paying for a coach, an airline ticket with a coach seat that flies us to the country of our choice, where women are already what we're looking for in a mate. You know, traditional, nurturing, oh, and don't forget submissive.
But you will go to another country and pay a human trafficker or a PIMP to give you access to someone that's probably underage to exploit them in order to get yourselves off?
Absolutely not. That's some bullshit you and your passport hating sisters came up with. Last I checked, it's illegal, even in other countries, to have sex with a minor. And those countries, they will enforce the law, and they'll lock a man up if he does. Now, why in the hell would we do that when there's plenty of grown women out there to have relations and relationships with? And any man that would take that chance on doing it, he'd be a damn fool. Because you don't want to go to jail in a country like the United States. But you sure as hell don't want to go to jail in a foreign country.
In this entire video, right, you're proudly holding up your passports as a flex on American women, specifically black women that are no longer co-signing to patriarchal BS and the misogyny that is a lot of you black men in this country.
Nope. Men holding their passports up in the video have nothing to do with women like you. But let's see if we can try to make some sense of the point that she's trying to make about men being misogynists. Definition of misogyny: the dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women. Now, if passport bros are misogynists like you're saying they are, why would we fly to another country to get with women if we have a prejudice against women? Make it make sense. No, we just don't like women that don't care about what men want. You know, the selfish ones, like you.
In order to show us that you have options.
If that's the way you want to look at it, okay. So since you're asking questions, here's my question to you. It's obvious men do have options to go to other countries to find the type of woman we're looking for. What options does today's modern woman have? But keep in mind, you have to keep the same standards that you keep with us. He has to be 6 feet tall, he has to make 6 figures or more, he has to be educated. You know what? We can stop right there. So what countries do you all have the option to go to find a man that fit those standards? We all know that the men in other countries who have money like that are not gonna put up with the attitude of today's modern day woman. I mean, why would he do that when he can just deal with the women in his own country? The same women that the passport bros are opting for. And the men in those countries that don't make 6 figures don't fit your standard. So what options do you have? The answer is, you can either humble yourself and bring your standards down to reality and stop all this "I don't need a man" nonsense, or you can stay exactly the way you are, which we know you already will, and spend the rest of your life without a man. I know, you're cool with that, and so are we.
Much like when y'all ran to white women and said that they were the preferential women, much like how y'all ran to every other non-black woman and said that they were the preferential women.
Are black men going to white women because she was a preferential choice? Or did he just go to another woman because she was a better choice for him and she just happened to be white? Most black men I know, including myself, initially preferred a black woman. Unfortunately,
you may have found a couple of outlier black women pick-me's that were in their feelings, but the vast majority of us did not give two collectives rubbed together.
And thank you so much for making our point. Black women, like you, don't care anything about what men want. So Sister Soldier, would you continue to date someone that doesn't care about you or what you want? Of course not.
But tell me something, incel black men, you red pill popping, podcast watching, pathetic excuses for men.
I think you just answered your own question. Before you even asked the question, did you hear all the insults that you just hurled out?
But tell me something, incel black men, you red pill popping, podcast watching, pathetic excuses for men. Tell me this. If y'all are so desirable, right? If y'all are what every woman wants, why y'all got to go so far and work so hard and spend so much money just to find a woman to lay down with you?
So, to answer your question on why we would fly all the way to another country just to get with a woman, to get away from disrespectful, can't be disagreeable without insults and name calling, don't give a damn about what men want women like you. I don't see women like you getting passports, packing your bags, and leaving in droves to get away from us. So don't get it twisted. Men willing to fly to the other side of the earth to get away from women like you says more about women like you than it does about us. And in case I forgot, thank you so much for all the insults toward the end, because all you did was prove the point of why men are leaving. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, Will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
Take that pile of shit off your head. You just go too far with the comedy, man.
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.